Welcome, collectors. Thank you for joining me for this installment of Diecast Emporium. In today's video, we're going to be checking out two 187 scale tractor trailers by Trucks and Stuff, a GFS Marketplace Peterbilt, and an Amazon Prime Kenworth. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at the Kenworth T680 day cab with 53-foot trailer for Amazon Prime first. Now, I purchased both of these at my local train store called Junction Hobbies and Toys. If you're in the tri-state area, I highly encourage you to check them out. It's actually a destination place known throughout the world for the largest indoor train display. Again, check them out. The hobby store inside is called Junction Hobbies and Toys. The main train display area, the attraction itself, is called Entertainment Junction. I'll post a link down in the description to both of those if you're planning a trip there. Definitely take the kids as well. So, let's start off with this truck. As I said, it's a Kenworth T680 day cab with a 53-foot trailer. This is the packaging that it comes in. Move the table out of the way for now. Let's take a closer look at this. Trucks and Stuff, stock number TNS148. Kenworth T680 DC for day cab with 53-foot van trailer. Amazon Prime, Kenworth, and Kenworth Design trademarks licensed by Peccar, Bellevue, Washington, USA. All right, what do you say we get this thing open? So, both of these were around $20, which I think is pretty reasonable for a 187 scale truck. And if you have a distribution facility, which they make a bunch of in 187 scale, these would look great in front of those. Actually, I believe there's a couple episodes of the HO files that feature truck and distribution hubs. All right, so here's this one. First thing we'll take a look at is the front part of the cab here. We'll let it spin around so that you can get a good view of the truck itself hooked up. Makes a pretty good looking truck, actually. All right, so let's take a look at the cab portion first. There we go. So, fix the tire here. Looks like the tire was coming off the rim. All right, so we'll focus in on this first. The cab itself is a gray finish with a blue stripe and a white check mark for the Amazon Prime. Has some white lettering underneath here that reads, I can't read that from back there, hold on. Amazon Logistics Incorporated, US DOT 123456. Obviously, that's a fake number. It has your Kenworth badge right here and right here. Chrome grille, chrome bumper, chrome mirrors, chrome exhaust, chrome visor. I think it's a pretty good-looking truck, actually. I think I mentioned that before. Here's your fifth wheel, which the trailer just drops into, and then you push it forward to lock in. Has some red highlights and paint to bring out the lights on the back portion of the tractor. Underneath here, diecasttruckmodels.com. You can see a couple tanks, the tread on the tires, and then the chassis of the truck itself. All right, let's take a closer look at the trailer. It has the landing legs already down, so the trailer should stay by itself if you want to pose the trailer just by itself in a yard or in front of the distribution hub. Once again, it has the Prime checkmark and Prime lettering, and on the back it reads, as it spins around in perfect timing, "There's more to Prime, a truckload more," and then Amazon underneath. So really quite a nice modern-day looking 18-wheeler that you can take straight out of the box and put it on your layout. It looks just as impressive hooked up to the tractor or right in front of a distribution hub. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear as though the doors open on the back. Yeah, they don't. But in terms of a truck for rolling stock that you just want to throw straight on your railroad, or if you collect 187 scale trucks, even if you just want to do a diorama of a truck stop, this certainly would be a great addition for that. By the way, if you're interested, kind of an interesting tidbit, Amazon's 2020 revenue exceeded $386 billion. Can you imagine? Unbelievable. Now, granted, that was greatly helped, of course, with stay-at-home and online shopping with the pandemic of 2020, but $386 billion. I can't even fathom that. Also, there's a large fulfillment center very close to me. Many of you know I'm located in South southwest Ohio, very close to the Kentucky border. So there's a distribution center right over the river in Hebron, Kentucky. So I very frequently see these trucks on 275, 71, 75 all the time. All right, so that's the Kenworth. Let's transition for the second half of the video to the other truck that we have to show. First one was a Kenworth. This is a Pete, and it's a Gordon food service truck. There it is. We'll let it spin across one time so you can see a look at the packaging. Also made by Trucks and Stuff. Also $20. Now, unlike the other truck that we took a look at just now, this one is a 53-foot reefer trailer for refrigerated trailer, because this truck hauls bulk food. And GFS delivers to more than 100,000 customers throughout the United States and Canada. They have 14 distribution centers, including one in Springfield, Ohio, so not too terribly far from me. They are based in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and the company was founded in 1897, so they've been around for a while in the bulk food distribution market. There's a look at the truck. Gotta say, you can certainly pick out these trucks on the road. Chances are, as I mentioned, since they serve the United States cross-country, that you've seen a GFS Marketplace truck, Gordon Food Service truck. The white with the red and yellow striping is very distinctive to GFS. So there's a look at the truck attached. Let's take a look, just like we did before, at the Peterbilt. So this is a Peterbilt, what did we determine this was? Peterbilt model 579 day cab. On the door you have GFS, Peterbilt on the side, a little bit of venting for the side of the hood, but that's done up in a decal. So it's actually not perforated and not see-through. Obviously, the wheels are chrome. The cab itself is actually plastic. It's not die-cast. Everything else, for the most part, is chrome. The wheels and stuff are rubber. And just like on the other tractor that we saw, you have the lights back here that are painted in red. Not a bad-looking truck overall. Underneath, same thing that we saw before, diecasttruckmodels.com. Again, nothing opens, doors open, hood doesn't open, but overall, still a very good-looking truck. There's your chrome grille and the distinctive red Peterbilt oval badge. Okay, let's take a look at the reefer trailer. Now, you can certainly tell that this is certainly different than the Amazon trailer, most notably because it has a tank under here, it has the big reefer refrigerated unit, the Thermo King, up front, and there's, we'll zoom back out here, there's a whole look at the GFS trailer itself. So, again, GFS also has GFS Marketplace, which are actually stores that you can go into and buy food products as well. And they also serve lots of schools. There's a chance that maybe your elementary school or your middle school or your high school, chances are you may have seen a GFS truck offloading food for your cafeteria there. So, very well-known company. And, yeah. And I think I mentioned before that they have over 19,000 employees as of 2016. So, growing company. Been around for over 100 years, 1897. So there you go, collectors. That's a look at these two 187 scale trucks. As I mentioned, they look good either hooked up together to form the complete 18-wheeler or just the trailers sitting by themselves out front of a distribution center or a hub. It really just depends on what you're going for. It's affordable enough that you can kind of do whatever you want with them. It's also affordable enough that if you wanted to buy multiples of each so that you can build a proper yard if you're doing a GFS distribution center, or if you're doing a Prime customer fulfillment center, for example, you can have 20 trailers of each if you wanted to and make a very realistic scene. So again, it's really just up to you and what you're going for. As always, I'm Tommy with Diecast Emporium. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions, by all means, please leave them down in the comments section below. Until next time, take care and be safe, and I will see you in the next review.